had last left, the lone wanderer. They had finally at long last arrived at Tenpenny Tower, a place that had a weird situation going on with some nearby ghouls. But perhaps more important was their meeting with none other than Mr. Burke and Alistair Tenpenny himself. It was from there that they detonated the bomb at the center of Megaton and were beholden to the massive nuclear explosion. Now it was time to investigate more around Tenpenny Tower. This is Fallout 3!
Welcome back. Zoop, zoop. There we are. Now, also, I mentioned that I would get us back to where we were after our little bit of our little goofy gaffe with the quick load incident, and I have done that. However, I also was thinking, maybe I'll do a little bit of inventory management, right? We've already talked to, what's her name? Lydia, right? Yeah. And I was like, maybe I'll talk to her again when she opens up the shop and sell some stuff, assuming, because it probably doesn't have any new dialogue. Well, she did. And, it's actually pretty interesting. So, this is not in a version of reality, which we're going to keep, but I think it's worth keeping in mind. I think it's worth showing off what has gone on, right?
It's time for a little bite of something delicious.
Yeah, so here she is.
Good to
Lydia.
see you.
Okay, so I was like, I'll sell some stuff. Maybe I'll buy upgrades for the suite or whatever, right? We went in there and took a brief tour of it. Okay, hey.
Oh, I can't believe it. With all of Gustavo's goons running around, they still let thieves come into my store and take things. I thought I was safe here. That's it. I'm leaving. I'll try my luck elsewhere.
She pieces out.
Where will I go?
Where does she go? I don't know. I don't know. I've never done this. It's because, and I narrowed it down, it's when you take all of the caps out of the safe that she just straight up leaves, right? And mind you, this isn't just any vendor lord who leaves. This is the one who sells you the upgrades to your room, to your house, for like a bad character. So I went and reloaded and made a different version of this, which I think is here.
Used to what is now known as the Capital Wasteland.
There we go. We'll turn that off. While I was running around, I was listening to the radio and stuff. Let me make sure I turn that back off. There we go. Good. Okay. Let's see. Well, do I actually have it off? I think I just... Okay. Good. So, now, let us wait here for 8 hours or 7 hours. And this should work. This should be good. And mind you, we have all the same stat points and perks picked.
It's time for a little bite of something delicious.
Because I did pick them open to get the same amount of XP and everything. I just didn't take anything. Okay, Lydia.
Welcome to Boutique La Chic. I'm Lydia Montenegro, proprietor. Here you'll find only the best, with a price tag you can boast about to your friends.
Okay, thanks. Wow, nice place you have here, Lydia. This is a store? Whatever. Lydia, this is a beautiful store.
Your taste in shopping venue is impeccable. How may I assist you?
By the way, are you afraid of the ghouls trying to get into Tenpenny Tower? We're just trying to, like, fearmonger. You know, we're just doing some fearmongering. What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower? I hear you're the person to see about buying stuff from my suite. Tell me about Alistair Tenpenny. I'd like to do business with you. I have to go now. I hear you're the person to see about buying stuff from my suite.
Good to see that old suite finally found an owner. I have all sorts of items and themes for that place that may interest you.
Okay. Can you tell me what the items do? Tell me about your themes? Oh, right, I forgot you can theme them. Okay, let me take a look at your stuff. Enough about the suite, let's talk about something else. Can you tell me what the items do?
Of course I can. Which one in particular interests you?
Tell me about my first infirmary.
If you're wounded, or you've hurt one of your limbs badly, this setup will allow you to heal it up as good as any other wasteland doctor.
Right. Which, does that ever exist again? I think it's completely unique to Fallout 3, right? Because in the future, they just use, like, robo-docks and stuff like that. Yeah, I think so. Okay, tell me about the jukebox. I think it's purely a, like, I don't know, a way in which to sort of make it a bit more diegetic and in-world. Diegetic meaning, I don't think we've referred to this term in this playthrough. When we refer to diegetic, it means, like, it exists within the world, right? So, great example, Fallout 3 has a diegetic inventory menu, right? It is the Pip-Boy, which you look at on your wrist. You physically pull up the Pip-Boy and look at it. You don't open up, like, for example, in Skyrim, you open up a bunch of menus, which are very obviously menus, you know? You open up your Pip-Boy and look through its menus. Ergo, it is diegetic. It makes sense within the world. You don't have to suspend your disbelief in that sense, right? Your character is physically looking through the menu. Anyway. Sorry. Tell me about the jukebox.
If you feel like filling your place with a whole bunch of music, switch this beautiful pre-war antique on.
Tell me about the My First Laboratory.
This setup is great for experimenting and coming up with all sorts of useful concoctions. It can also be used to get rid of any horrible addictions you may have from tasting your results.
Tell me about the Nuka-Cola machine.
One push of a button, and you can get your hands on an ice-cold Nuka-Cola.
Tell me about the workbench.
If you feel like tinkering and want to build some custom gizmos, this setup will help you do it.
God, I love gizmos. All right, to be fair, my character would probably love Gizmo, right? My Fallout 3 character would side with Gizmo of Fallout 1 fame. Okay, that's enough about the items.
Sounds good.
Okay, tell me about your themes.
Some people don't like living in a boring old suite. Purchase a theme from me, and I use all of my design abilities to set your place up in the manner you request. You can choose from the Vault, Raider, Wasteland Explorer, Science, Love Machine, or pre-war themes.
Wow. I mean, I know that this is like the more evil character sort of area, but it is wild and kind of clashes with the rest of Tenpenny Tower that you can just go with Raider. I'm interested in the pre-war theme.
Feeling a bit nostalgic, are we? Remember, once you buy a theme, you can't sell it back to me, although you could always purchase a new one.
Okay. Actually, let me pick another theme.
Certainly.
I don't want to buy a theme just yet. I'd rather have the mechanical upgrades first, because we don't exactly have unlimited money yet. Let me ask about something else. If I remember correctly, the Love Machine theme, even though I've never done this route, it's kind of famous for having, like, two giant glowing statues just fucking. There's, like, two big Art Deco, I don't know, like, wireframe statues in the middle of your room that are just fucking. And honestly, wow. Damn, props Fallout 3. Frankly, let me ask about something else.
Sure.
Okay, let me take a look at your stuff.
Sure thing.
Are these the themes again? No, this is actually just your straight-up inventory. Okay. Let's see. Well, I should probably sell off this crap Magnum. I should probably get rid of the Ripper, because we don't really use that. Bunch of these mines I can get rid of, too. Actually, do we have any miscellaneous stuff? Man, it is eerily quiet. It is a little, it's a little bit freaking me out. It's freaking me out ever so slightly. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of the mines. How many can I get rid of? Ooh, gosh. How about 15 of them? Okay. What do you sell, in fact? Oh, you don't sell really anything in the way of weapons. How about apparel? Storm Chaser hat. Okay. Should I get, like, a combat helmet rather than my baseball cap? I kind of like the idea of us, like, you know, I didn't begin the playthrough with this intention, but I kind of like the idea of us potentially going through the entire game without proper armor. You know, someone even commented on it a few videos ago. I was like, you know what? I guess I have been doing that. It hasn't been necessarily deliberate, but maybe we should just keep going with it too. Okay, here we go. Here's all the shit. Okay, let us pick up dart gun schematic. Now, we'll get house upgrades. I want the workbench. And let's sell off all of the mines, you know? Let's just get rid of all of them. And what else can I dump? I can do the combat shotgun, because I'm being weird and refusing to use it, even though it's like one of the better early game weapons in the entire game. Like, it's so good, you could use it throughout the entire game, honestly. Okay, and anything else here? I don't like the Blaster Master helmet. Like, it's very good for our character, but I don't like the way it looks. I'm getting rid of it. Okay, and I could also get, like, the lab, or the Nuka-Cola machine. Let's see. Does Jericho have anything on him?
Business.
Okay, I have to go now.
Pleasant day to you, dear.
Let's see. Jericho, let's see your shit.
Yeah, kid. What do you need?
Okay, let us do a quick trade.
Sure. Give me whatever you got.
Give me whatever you got. Should I get rid of the armored Vault 101 jumps? Nah, I should probably keep it. You know, I don't think you ever get another one. Assault rifle. Yeah, we'll just get all of this. You can keep your combat armor, though. Looks good on you, Jericho. It's fitting. You got an aesthetic going. Okay. Should I take the grimy pre-war business wear? No, we'll keep it there. All these. Good. We're massively encumbered now. Cool. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
But I think we can still, like, yeah, we can still walk. Which is good enough for our purposes here. Okay. Man, can I just, like, quick load and get the music back? No, I can't. Did I fuck it up? Did I fuck it up? Oh, is it? It's because her place has the radio playing, thus we can't hear it. Okay, gotcha. Because normally we would hear the little da 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 da. Well, not that music.
Back for the best?
Okay, I am. I'd like to do business with you real quick.
My boutique has many unique items for the discerning customer.
Thank you, Lydia. Okay. Let's see. So I need not even have one of these 10 millimeters. I mean, we'll have the SMG, but the regular handguns and stuff. Can dump those. These assault rifles. I'll just hold on to one. Chinese officer's sword. No, thank you. Does the Chinese pistol do more damage than... No, it's pretty bad. Okay. God, yeah, it's really bad. Huh. Combat knife, combat shotgun, hunting rifles. I will keep one. Okay. I'll keep the laser pistol and rifle. That way we have a way to expend that type of ammo. Get rid of the Ripper. We have 2 sawed-off shotguns. I'll get rid of one. Let's buy something else from her. How about... Should I get the lab or the infirmary? I feel like when it comes to the infirmary, I never actually use it myself except to cure addictions. Right? Because, you know, who's going to fast travel all the way back to their little place just to clean up radiation or whatever? Right? At a certain point, you start getting too many items to where it's not worth the trip. I'll buy the lab. Okay, and then we've got other stuff here. Leather armor. Dump that off. And I think we had some smokes, too, we can get rid of. Okay. Carton of cigarettes. Packs of cigarettes. Good, good, good. We could sell off some ammo as well. I guess we may as well get rid of the darts. Anything else? I don't plan to use the railway rifle. I'll get rid of a bunch of shotgun shells because we're just using the double barrel. If we were actually using the like, ideal option of the combat shotgun, sure. Okay. What else? I think that's it. Yeah. And I don't have any more, like, explosives, do I? Nope. Okay. That ought to do it for now, I think. Yeah. Sure.
It's been a pleasure doing business.
And likewise. By the way, are you afraid of the ghouls trying to get into Tenpenny?
If they got in here, they'd get their filth over everything. You can smell them a mile away. I hope they come back and get killed by security.
Jesus. Oh my God. I agree, Lydia. They stink, and because they smell bad, they deserve to die. I can handle those ghouls. I make it a point to stay clear of trouble. Good luck. I can handle them.
Really? Perhaps you can. We'd all be terribly grateful. Chief Gustavo will want to know you're willing to help.
Yeah, I don't mind getting my hands a little dirty or stinky. What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
Tenpenny is a classy place. Just look at me. Look at my shop. Can't find top shelf class like that anywhere else.
Well, you know what I think would really improve the tower, Tenpenny Tower? Just something about names that begin with T's, huh? Surnames that begin with the letter T. I feel like Tenpenny Tower could really use some, like, gigantic gold lettering on the front of it that just says Tenpenny, right? Nice, big, bold font for everyone to look at, right? Just to really nail it down how classy of a joint it is, right? And how little of an egotist Mr. Tenpenny is as well. Good thing the tower was still structurally sound after the war. This place feels more like a prison than a home. Say nothing. Why do we get so many say nothings here all of a sudden? Okay. Good thing the tower was still structurally sound after the war.
Indeed. Though Tenpenny has put a lot of work into restoring it, and he's hired security to keep us safe. But they seem to be having some trouble with a pack of ghouls living in the tunnels nearby. Don't suppose you've encountered many ghouls on your travels?
I could kill a ghoul or two if I had to. When I see a ghoul in the distance, I tend to turn around and go the other way. Ghouls are all right. I turn around and go the other way. God. My character would more likely say I could kill a ghoul or two. But I really want to say I tend to turn around and go the other way. I tend to turn around and go the other way.
Well, that's not very brave, though it's not a bad policy either. If you decide to conquer your fear of ghouls by killing a couple, talk to Gustavo.
How dare you? Okay, well, tell me about Alistair Tenpenny.
He stays in his penthouse suite most of the time. So long as we pay the rent, he lets us live here.
Great. All right. Good talk, Lydia. I have to go
Until next we meet.
Until then. Okay. Let's head on out of here. And let's see. The Cafe Beaumonde. Hello. Who are you? Damn, you just grabbing shit and eating it?
Yes?
Irving?
Good to see you again, comrade.
Okay. Well, we've talked to you before.
Whatever.
Let's see. Over this way. Over here. And... wow, yeah, it is so eerily quiet. What if I go in and out of the building? Because last time we were here, there was totally music, right? Totally. Okay, there we go. Oh, weird. Yeah, it started up again. So it wasn't over the radio. Just for whatever reason, it wasn't playing. Huh. Fallout 3, what can you do? Okay. Hey. Oh, you're just
hello.
a resident. Oh, this is the boutique. My bad. You're also a resident?
Good to see you.
There goes Irving. Sure.
Hey,
Oh, Margaret. Hey, have I talked to you yet?
you're new around here. I'm Margaret Primrose. I run the Cafe Beaumonde. Stop by sometime.
You know what? I think I remember seeing you in there last time I came by. Okay. Are those ghouls have you stressed out too?
Chief Gustavo assures us that he's increased the number of the security team and will kill any zombies on sight.
Good. Yeah, we need more cops in here to deal with these ghouls. I might be able to do something. I wonder if ghouls will like your cooking. Say nothing. I wonder if they will like your cooking. Yeah. Who knows what they're like? God, they're so alien. Okay. I might be able to do something.
Really? Well, that'd be wonderful. Talk to Chief Gustavo about it.
What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower? Okay.
It's a great place to live. I've always dreamed of giving people fresh meals and a place to relax and enjoy a good conversation or two. Tenpenny gave me a place to do that. I'm greatly indebted to him for that.
Literally. I'm sure. Running a cafe can't be easy. Not everyone is as lucky as you. Whatever. Gosh, yeah. Margaret, it can't be easy running a cafe as well as you do. It's gotta be one of the hardest things out there.
Indeed. Everyone who lives here has worked hard to get here. That's why we can't just let those ghouls in. They demand the right to live here, but what have they done to prove themselves worthy?
God, I know. They are so unworthy and unwashed and stinky. The only thing a ghoul should have to prove is how fast it can die. Yeah, Jesus Christ! Yeah, I wouldn't want ghouls living here either. I think they've proven something just staying alive in that condition. The only thing a ghoul should have to prove is how fast it can die.
That's rather extreme, though near enough to the truth. Talk to Gustavo. He might be able to use you in the fight against the ghouls.
We're moving her to the right. Okay. Tell me about Alistair Tenpenny.
Every day it's the same thing. The man has no imagination with his meals. But it's his building, so every day I make that damned iguana bit sandwich, no salt, with a peeled pear on the side. Send it up to the penthouse.
Man, they even hit him with, and he likes his food unseasoned. They literally hit Alistair Penny with, and he loves the most bland food. Can I get something to eat?
What are you in the mood for?
Okay. Refined punga fruit. Oh, this is from the DLC, from the Point Lookout expansion, isn't it? Yeah, wild punga fruit. Yeah, for real. Okay. Well, I don't really need any of this, but it is interesting that you do sell meds too. Okay. Good talk, Margaret Primrose.
Have a good one.
You too. Okay, let's go on over here. Let's check out the Gnome Zone, the Wellness Center.
Good to
Susan.
see you.
Oh, good to see you too, Mrs. Lancaster.
Hey there. Is
Oh,
there
right.
something I can do for you?
Fuck, I don't know. Is there? Those ghouls sure have people worked up, don't they?
Are you going to do something about the problem or not?
I'll take care of those ghouls. Stop worrying about it. Yeah, about that. I'm not really in the ghoul extermination business. Say nothing. I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
You're something else. Not like these other losers.
Okay, I have to go now.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Alright, anything over here? Let's see, anything else? Requires a key. Damn, the doctor is not in. Okay. Unless the doctor is Lancaster. No, didn't we run into the doctor before?
Hello?
You're just a resident. How about back this way? Anything on this little pedestal? Nope. The restrooms. Okay, anything over here? Nothing of interest. Anything in the garbo? Anything hidden behind the door? No. I don't know if they ever do the hide something behind the door maneuver or not. God, look at this. Is this a urinal for giants? Look at that. God, I have to piss out my belly button to get in there. Jesus. Or you just go from downtown. Or you mount it, right? You just climb up onto the wall. You grab onto the piping and like brace yourself, right? Position both feet onto the wall. Grab the piping with your hands and just fucking freeball it, baby. Do a backflip off of it when you're done. Good God. Okay, here, I'll take that dart. That's a little bit of free money. Okay. Sure. Interesting that there are some rads present in this water supply, but I don't think there were in Tenpenny's area, right? Oh, does the security say anything?
I'm on duty, can't talk. Direct your security concerns to Chief Gustavo directly.
Okay. Sure. New urban apparel. Right.
Hey there.
Okay. Where'd all your stuff go? I don't think I took all of it, did I? Oh, it's bugged. Okay. Can I jump up here and like, oh, look at that! I fixed it. Okay. Wow. That's weird. Okay.
Hey there.
Huh. Let's see, you've got a whole bunch of stuff here too, just like the others. Hello, Anthony Ling. Oh, enjoying a nice iguana on a stick, huh?
Welcome to New Urban Apparel. I carry the finest in pre-war clothes. Hurry up, let's get you out of those old rags and into something fabulous.
I am wearing pre-war clothes. You really think you can improve my look? You got a problem with the way I dress? Whatever. You really think you can improve my look?
With my fashion sense and your bottle caps, there's no limit to what we can do for your image. I can't wait to get started.
Okay, I'd like to do business with you. Did we ever see
I
your,
only carry the
your inventory?
finest
I think we
garments.
did. Yeah, we totally did. Oh, you got the sexy sleeve. You also have stim packs. They must just be in your inventory. Right? It must just be that all named NPCs here have like some amount of stim packs on them. Okay. Sure. And a decent amount of money. I have to go now.
Ta-ta.
Okay, over here. Okay, let's do a quick save. I gotta say, that's gotta be one of my least favorite. As someone who has gotten into, like, clothing and stuff, I fucking hate people who are like, oh, you should only dress in one specific way to look good, right? I absolutely refute that idea and hate it. The idea that, like, oh, there's only one, like, viable aesthetic or whatever to look good, rather than, like, you know, you can look good in, there's many ways of dressing well and looking good. And just as well, I think that there should be a space for people who are not interested in partaking in that, right? Like, it's fine if you don't want to, like, devote any of your, like, time, money, or, like, brain power to thinking about this if you've got other shit going on. Okay.
Hey,
Tiffany Cheng.
my name is Tiffany Cheng. My miserable excuse for a husband is Comrade Irving Cheng. And you can tell him I said so.
Oh my gosh. You put up with a lot from your husband, huh? Isn't a wife supposed to honor and obey her husband? God, whatever. Jeez, yeah, we have to say that. Yeah, Tiffany Cheng, you're some kind of... what is it? You're a childless cat lady, aren't you, Tiffany Cheng? Isn't a wife supposed to honor and obey her husband?
You try being married to my husband for 5 minutes. I dare you. I'd rather live with those ghouls. Well, okay, not really, but still. Did you happen to see any ghouls out there in the wasteland? You know how to kill one?
I could take a whole pack of ghouls without breaking a sweat. I've dealt with enough ghouls to know I don't ever want to see one again. Stop worrying about those ghouls. Stop worrying about it. I could take a whole pack of them, Tiffany.
That's terrific. A real man of action. That's just what we need.
Well, you know anything about these ghouls?
They're living in the nearby tunnels. They scare me. Why doesn't somebody do something?
Don't worry, I'll take care of the problem. It's only natural to be afraid of the unknown. Whatever. I do like how I do like it's only natural to be afraid of the unknown. Yeah, Tiffany, your fear and bigotry is completely valid.
Perhaps you're right, but I prefer to keep my nightmares a fantasy and not test my luck with the real thing. Thank you very much.
Okay, what else do you say? I want to ask you about, what's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
It's very clean and safe here. Well, mostly safe. They say those ghouls won't get in, but I don't know.
Okay, well, I have to go now.
Bye now.
Tiffany, we should just build another wall around the tower, honestly. And we'll make the ghouls pay for it. Oh, fuck me. Hey, Michael Hawthorne, are you the faithful manservant? Herbert Daring Dashwood. Hey.
Herbert Dashwood. Damn glad to meet you. Call me Daring. Everyone else does.
Daring? Bet you had to earn that nickname, huh? Shouldn't you be napping or something? Say nothing. Daring? Look at him with his fucking gun. Dude, Dashwood is so 2A. Daring, bet you had to earn that nickname, huh?
Maybe you've heard the GNR radio play? The Adventures of Herbert Daring Dashwood? That's about me, you know. Based on my, earlier days. I even had a ghoul manservant. Let me ask you, you ever met a ghoul before?
You ever met a ghoul before? Sure, I know lots of ghouls. Oh god, I thought I was about to say, some of my best friends are ghouls. Killed my share too. Only one thing I like less than ghouls, old geezers giving me orders. Sure, I met some ghouls. They're just people trying to get by. I know lots of ghouls. Killed my share too.
Well, then you know that some ghouls aren't feral and can be reasoned with. Those ghouls that keep trying to get into Tenpenny, they need to stop before someone gets hurt. I think they live in the nearby metro tunnels.
God, they come on so thick with this in Fallout 3. I don't think ghouls had this kind of introduction in 4, did they? Where they're just like, I don't even know if they're human, really. They can be reasoned with, I think. Are they people? There's definitely people who are, like, bigoted toward ghouls in 4, but I don't know if it's this, like, over the top, you know? That said, I kind of appreciate it. I kind of appreciate the overtoppedness. The overtoppedness. You mentioned something about GNR? I know you know where this android received his operations. Talk. Oh, right, yeah, were you in the... You must have been in that, little log that we picked up. Bet you know a thing or two about those ghouls. What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower? I gotta go now. You mentioned something about GNR?
Haven't you ever heard the radio play? The
No, it doesn't
Adventures
reach
of
out here.
Herbert Daring Dashwood? That guy at the radio station put it together a few years ago. He did it in the style of those shows they had before the war. Came out pretty well. And it's all true. Rockopolis, Miss Chase, all of it. Of course, they do portray me as a bit of a chump. Argyle may have saved my hide more than once, but I had my moments. Ah, those were the days.
Tell me about Argyle.
Argyle was my manservant. Ah, but that's really just a fancy word for the guy who saves my sorry skin on a regular occasion. He was a ghoul, you see. Been around since before the war. We met when I stole his girlfriend back in 41. We'd been best friends ever since. We got separated a long time ago and never reunited. If you find Argyle out there somewhere, you be sure and tell me, okay?
God, I forget. Don't you find him at, like, Necropolis or something? And he, like, escaped Herbert Daring Dashwood or some shit? I think. Because he found him so, like, insufferable. And he just, like, kept him here because, you know, like, he's a ghoul. He's aging significantly slower than Herbert Dashwood. I know you know where this android received his operations. Talk. Fuck it, let's say it.
He was delivered to Pinkerton at Rivet City a long while back. It's been a complete success. No one will recognize that robot now. We can all breathe easier. But we've shut down the railroad until we are sure this is all blown over. Agents of the Commonwealth are still looking.
Gosh, you're with the railroad? Herbert Daring Dashwood is with the railroad? Oh man, I guess it just goes to show no group is a fucking monolith, huh? Okay, I bet you know a thing or two about those ghouls.
Some ghouls moved into the nearby metro tunnel. There's a bunch of the so-called feral ghouls in there, but a handful seem the sociable type. I've tried explaining to my fellow tenants that not all ghouls are monsters, but they don't seem to care. The intelligent ones should stay away from our trigger-happy protectors. If there are enough feral ones, though, they could overwhelm security.
Oh my god, that's what Herbert Daring Dashwood is. He's like a centrist liberal, right? He's like a lib that's a centrist and like is overly charitable of certain people, and like we said, being moved to the right earlier. That's Herbert. Is that Herbert Daring Dashwood? Is that his characterization? I can take care of this ghoul situation, no problem. Better let the young folks handle things, old-timer. Sure, whatever you say. Let's be a little fucking shitty here. Better let the young folks handle things, old-timer.
Your lucky old men learn patience, but keep pushing your luck, and I'll teach you a thing or two.
Okay. Well, can I talk to you about something
any
else?
Adventures recently?
What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
Well, until recently, the only danger you ever faced in this fine establishment was bumping into all the bloated egos floating around. But now there's a group of ghouls nearby. I've tried explaining that they don't all want to eat you, though some do, of course. Problem is, it's hard to tell which is which. Chief Gustavo has initiated a shoot first and ask later policy. If they're smart, they'll stay away.
Jesus. Okay, well, I have to go now.
Go make a name for yourself.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Herbert Daring Dashwood acknowledges that ghouls are people and can be reasoned with, but he thinks an acceptable solution to it is to just tell them, don't come here or we'll shoot you. Because they understand that, right? Well, they can understand that if they come here, they'll be shot at. Hopefully they understand what that means.
Hello.
Okay. Hey, Michael Hawthorne.
I'm Michael Hawthorne. Who are you? And more importantly, should I care?
Who are you? I'm nobody in particular, but I'm sure you'll soon come to like me. I'm your worst nightmare? What? Say nothing. I'm your worst nightmare. Who are you, Michael? Who are you? I'm sure you'll come to like me soon enough.
Oh, fine. We'll have to share a drink sometime. I'm always in the Federalist Lounge. There's certainly plenty to drink about.
Is that what this
Take
is?
those ghouls, for example. Don't suppose you know anything about dealing with their kind, do you?
You could say I'm an expert when it comes to dealing with ghouls. Let's just say I never met a ghoul I liked. Look, I know enough about ghouls not to hate them. Michael, let's just say I never met a ghoul I liked.
They do seem a bit antisocial, don't they?
Truly.
Though perhaps if we got them good and liquored up.
I don't suppose you know much about those ghouls. What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower? I have to go now. Dude, does Michael Hawthorne want to fuck ghouls? I don't suppose you know much about those ghouls.
We haven't discussed this already? Apparently, there's a pack of zombies living in the tunnels. Gustavo says he has it under control. On the bright side, it's given me another reason to hit the drink.
I might be able to help deal with the problem. You ever wonder if maybe you drink too much? Cheers. Michael, you ever wonder if maybe you drink too much?
Look around. What else is there to do?
Shoot off the balcony?
I know you. You're that guy. You know, the one that... whatever.
Was he supposed to... Hang on. Was the character written to deliver this with like a tropey drunk guy voice? Like, hey, I remember you. You're that guy. Whatever. Right? Something like that. But the direction never really reached the voice actor, so they just did their usual delivery. What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
Well, it's a great place to live. If you don't mind ghouls breathing down your neck.
Okay. That really makes it seem like that was the intent behind the writing, but right, the writing, whoever was behind writing this script never got in contact for this character about the direction that it needs to take. And they're just like, yep, another day in the recording booth, just take it from the top.
Cheers.
Okay.
Yes?
Over here. Hello, Shakes. I don't really remember you at all.
Welcome to the Federalist Lounge. I'm Shakes. Wet your whistle?
I'd love a drink, friend. I hate robots. Say nothing. I hate robots.
I see, sir. Very well. May I pour you a drink?
You know anything about those ghouls trying to get in here?
Don't you worry about any such thing, sir. Care to wet your whistle?
Oh.
Care to wet your whistle?
Tell me about Alistair Tenpenny.
He is the right Lord and Master of Tenpenny Tower. Or at least that's what my files say.
Well, I'm thirsty.
I have an excellent selection of thirst quenchers.
Beer, scotch, stim packs again. Even the Protectron has 8 stim packs for sale. Huh. Okay, I have to go now.
Cheers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tenpenny Tower is a better place for, like, if you're purely wanting to go for, what do you call it? Min-maxing your time and all that. I think it's the superior place for selling stuff off because everything is so much more condensed than Megaton. Oh, look. Lounge computer we could access. Can I? It's gonna be tough with, the Robo-Lord here. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Oh, what's a good one to go with? Maybe something that ends in ED, because there's a lot of those. How about granted? 1 out of 7. Okay. Godlike? Could be that. It wasn't, though. Let's see. How about null mod? Huh. It could be. It was! Wonderful. What is in here? Robco Services Terminal version yada yada. For more top-of-the-line Robco products, see your local showroom. Reset price list, 10% holiday discount. Set up 50% VIP discount. Oh. Well, let's set up the 50% VIP discount. And holiday. Oh, if I reset it, though? Okay. Let's go to holiday and then VIP. Do they stack or do you only get one or the other? Okay. Hello. What are your prices like now?
A very special welcome to you, sir.
Oh, because I have the VIP status.
And what will our most distinguished guest be having today?
Is this half off? Huh. I mean, we are paying asking price. Right? Yeah, everything is exactly priced as it ought to be. How about for us selling stuff? Is that buffed up too? Maybe. Okay. Sure, so if we want to buy stim packs, we should do it here. Unfortunately, this dude don't have very much money.
Cheers.
Cheers to you. Oh, Federalist Lounge liquor cabinet. Do you think the robot will leave if we steal from the robot?
Hey there.
Okay. Sure. And was this the Metro X? Yeah, okay. We don't want to go down there yet.
Tower's favorite resident.
Ah, hello.
I do want to check these upper ones.
Well, charming of you to say so.
Oh yeah, these are the bedrooms.
Perhaps you and I should start
Right.
spending
I think maybe we went through all of these. Yeah, this is the doctor's room. Okay. We'll just do a quick double check. I want to make sure I look everywhere. There were definitely some more places on the top floor, right near Tenpenny's. We can also go inside of our own room, too. Oh, ain't nobody in here. Is there anything worth taking, or did I already take everything? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just beer. Okay. Sure. Got some cram.
Hey.
Good to see you.
Surprised there's no bobbleheads in here.
Yes, dear. Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay, let's head up this way. Tenpenny Suites. Good.
Good to
Hello.
see you.
What's this place? Maybe there is going to be a... Oh, Tales of a Junktown Jerky vendor. Yeah, whose room is this? Maybe this is Burke's? Or Irving's? Okay. Sure. Baseball cap. Relaxed bar, I'm gonna take all that. Another hat, but it's a fedora, no thank you. Okay, over here, let's get that Tales of a Junktown Jerky vendor. I'm gonna read that before I forget. Cool. Yeah, these still have rads on them. Anything in the toilet? Whatever part up there? What do you call that part of a toilet? I don't know.
Welcome to
I feel like I
Tenpenny
should
Tower.
know.
Hey there.
Okay, is this my place? No. Whoa, 70 caps. Okay. Whoa, somebody is drinking. Maybe this is Michael Hawthorne's. There's so much shit in here to drink. Okay. Sure, I'll take all that. I'll even take the mug. Can use that for ammo. This has gotta be Michael Hawthorne's, huh? Look at all this. There's so much booze everywhere. Okay. I bet we could steal it and sell it back to him. Okay. I'll take the Fancy Lad snack cakes. What are we thinking Fancy Lad snack cakes really are? Right? Is there an... I always assumed that they were like Twinkies. You know, that's why I always assumed that they were, but I'm not sure if that's true. Oh, pork and beans. Okay. The two kinds of businesswear, which I think... Yeah, these are the only two that exist in the game. Sadly enough. When we eventually get around to New Vegas, of course, they got a whole lot of fun options, I think. Hello, are you important? No. There is a free vending machine, though. 2 colas. Heatronic. Oh, this is stealing. Okay. Sure. Well, can't steal in front of that dude. Garbage can is free to look through. Pack of smokes. I'll take that. How about the fire hose box? Oh. Nope, and I can't steal this guy here. Okay. Let's go around here.
This place stays standing long enough for us to leave.
Another safe here. What is this? Huh. Take the noodles. Baseball bat. Okay, let's pop open the safe. Oh, shit. Okay. Great. 10mm, a Chinese pistol, and yeah, I'm just gonna take everything in there. All of that's good. Yeah, whose room is this? Huh. Yeah, there's nothing especially remarkable about it. It's pretty, I don't know, normal. Nothing in there. Okay. Hey, these forks are only 0.5. Oh, shit. Okay, that old chestnut, alright. I was about to say, man, that would be good for our rocket launcher. Let's see, yeah, we can load them up, 0.5. especially since I refuse to load it up with pre-war money, at least for the time being. Maybe once we get shitloads of money, I'll go the other route with that. Okay. Sure.
Hello?
Oh, Edgar Wellington II.
Hello.
Who are you all?
Edgar Wellington II. Have you met my wife, Millicent? Hold on. Who let you in here?
What? Don't worry, I was let in at the front gate. Jumped over the walls when no one was looking. How do you think I got in here? Say nothing. I was let in at the front gate.
Very well. As long as security is aware of your presence. Can't be too careful these days. What with these ghouls and all. Gustavo says he has the situation well in order, but I wonder if he's really trying. Don't suppose you ran into any ghouls on your way in here?
I eat ghouls for breakfast. Now, you can't do that until Fallout New Vegas. I've seen lots of ghouls. Hated every last one of them. I don't consider ghouls to be a problem, if that's what you're asking. I've seen lots of ghouls. Hated every last one of them. Would never eat them.
Indeed. Loathsome creatures, aren't they? Someone really ought to put them out of their misery. You should
Good
talk to
God.
Gustavo about exterminating them.
Do you know anything useful about those ghouls?
There's a pack of zombies living nearby in some old tunnel. They asked to move in, naturally. They were told to go to hell. Gustavo's hired some additional goons. Seems to be working. Still makes one a bit fidgety having those loathsome creatures around. I wouldn't even want them as slaves.
Good lord. I might be able to take care of your unwanted neighbors. You ever wonder what those ghouls think of you and your snobby friends? Yeah, good luck with that. I might be able to take care of your unwanted neighbors.
Really? Well, it's your funeral, I suppose. You'll want to discuss it with Chief Gustavo first.
What do they say if you have a companion who is non-human? You know, like if you're traveling around with, I forgot the name of them. The ghoul companion, or of course, Fox. Right? What's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
It's the place to live, the only place one finds any modicum of civilization and breeding. Of course those ghouls are trying to move in here. Can you fancy that? Disgusting zombies living in a place like this? Really now?
All right, I have to go now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye to you, Edgar Wellington II. Hello, Millicent.
Introductions are in order. I am Mrs. Edgar Wellington. You may refer to me as Madam or my Lady Wellington.
It's very nice to meet you, my Lady Wellington. Oh, look, another stuck-up bitch. How impressive. Sure, whatever. Okay. It's very nice to meet you, my Lady Wellington.
You're better mannered than your apparent breeding would indicate. It is nice to make your acquaintance. You didn't happen to catch a glimpse of any ghouls on your way in here, did you?
I'm not afraid of ghouls. Why would we say that unprompted? That makes it sound like we are afraid of ghouls. I don't like ghouls any more than you do. I'd rather spend some time with ghouls than some other people I know. I don't like ghouls any more than you do.
Perhaps you're smarter than appearances credit.
Hear anything interesting about the ghouls? Everybody hates the ghouls, and yet we can't fucking stop talking about them. Hear anything interesting about the ghouls?
Again with the ghouls. It's all anyone will gossip about. I can't help thinking about them. Doing things to us. Let's talk about something else.
I can take care of your little problem for you. It's pretty sad, isn't it? Not being the center of everyone's attention. That's interesting. It would be funny if we could say this with full earnestness, right? I'm reading this as being sarcastic, but what if it's actually said completely sincerely? I can take care of your little problem for you.
Really? How? Wait, I don't really want to know. It probably entails something wickedly awful. Just talking about it will give me the jeepers.
Oh, don't
Chief
think
Gustavo will
about
want
it.
to know you will help. He might even be able to offer you something for your troubles.
Yeah, what's it like living at Tenpenny Tower?
Things haven't been the same since those ghouls showed up. Has everyone on edge.
I love the dichotomy here with her of she's absolutely revolted by the ghouls and hates their guts, but she can't come to the point of thinking about like, well, I don't want to think about killing. I don't want to think about killing them. Right? Even though that's the next logical step after all of my like rhetoric is through, is that we would need to kill them. I need to get going.
Bye.
Okay. Over here. Oh yeah, the mailbox house. There's a crutch in there. Whose house was this? Oh, this is Herbert Daring Dashwood's. Okay. Oh, the gnome fell over.
Dear?
Oh?
Have you ever wondered why the only house call Dr. Banfield makes is to that Susan Lancaster's room? How positively shameful.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I get the feeling you're off in your own little world.
Sorry, dear. Must have dozed off there for a moment.
I swear, Edgar, it's in one ear and out the other with you. Ugh!
Millicent, have you ever thought of making friends with the other ladies in the tower? Not that I mind your constant company or anything.
Edgar, I do believe you are trying to shake me off. The fire has finally died away, has it, Edgar? You fancy someone else these days, do you?
No, of course not, you silly woman. It's just that I think spending time with the other ladies in the tower might do you some good.
You know, the other ladies and I don't get along famously. They're quite jealous of me, naturally. Edgar, dear, Miss Montenegro's quite full of herself, isn't she? Puffed up like a souffle she is. That was a good one, wasn't it? I'm quite funny today.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
You're just humoring me, aren't you? You haven't heard a word I've said, have you?
What?
Sometimes I get the feeling I'm talking to myself.
She runs over. Are they gonna say more? I think that might be it. He's busy walking into the door. Okay. God, I love that everybody in this place, they just like, at least half the people here, maybe everyone who is married, hates their spouse in some way or another. Is Dashwood safe? Oh, they're talking again. Okay, over here. Good. Should we check the exploration database? I feel like we should. Fuck it, you know what? Let's do it. Hello, Daring. May the twilight of your life be filled with the same wonder and adventure as your youth. People. Oh my god, there's so much. King Crag. Okay. Good old Craggy, king of Rockopolis. He offered Argyle and me shelter back in the summer of 48. Unfortunately, there was a little incident with his daughter, and we were exiled. We sought shelter again a couple years later, but Craggy didn't take too kindly to us luring the slavers into his hidden underground city. That was the last time I ever saw Argyle, right after he saved my hide for the 100th time. Hey, you know what? It just occurred to me, Fallout 3's like iconic old dude voice actor who he reminds me of in contemporary times. Fucking David Lynch, right? And his little like YouTube channel where he's like, it's another Friday with clear blue skies all the way around, or whatever he says. He sounds so Lynchian, doesn't he? Okay, hey, even back when he was a younger guy, right? He still had that same sort of like old world cadence about him, which was part of the charm, I think. All right, Miss Penelope Chase. Miss Penelope Chase, two-timing bitch. She got what she deserved. Oh my god. Destiny Chow. My dearest Destiny. Harlot par excellence, and the proprietor of the Blue Destiny Brothel. One of the loveliest women I've ever had the pleasure to pleasure. Sadly, she died from cholera in the summer of 49, an event that closed down the brothel forever. Argyle. The best manservant a guy could ask for. Tough, loyal, and a hell of a good friend. Even if he did smell like a bag of rotten meat. But what's a ghoul gonna do? The last time I saw Argyle was in Rockopolis, decades ago. I know he's still out there, somewhere. Harmon Jurley. Slaver leader and psychotic cannibal, circa 2250. See entry on Paradise Falls. Places. This might fill out our map. Oh, I said Necropolis, I meant Underworld. Necropolis is from, like, Fallout 1 or 2? No, 1. Paradise Falls. The most dangerous dump in the Capital Wasteland. The slavers there would have bought and sold anything with a pulse. They still will, from what I hear. Back in my day, they were more disorganized, though. Their leader was a guy named Harmon Jurley, a psychotic son of a bitch who was rumored to eat the slaves he couldn't sell. Rockopolis. An underground city. Not a bad accomplishment. All things considered, but their leader, King Crag, became too isolationist for his own good. Okay, so I accidentally led the slavers there, and those bastards cleaned the place out. It was an honest mistake. Oh my god, is that what I think it is? Is Rockopolis Little Lamplight? Is that what that is? I forget. God, I need to make sure to pay attention to that. I think they might be one and the same. Okay. Blue Destiny Brothel. The best damn whorehouse in the Capital Wasteland. Strong booze and soft women. It shut down in the summer of 49 when most of the ladies died from a cholera outbreak. Underworld. A city of the dead, or undead, as some would believe. Underworld was and is a settlement of ghouls, established in an old art exhibit in the Museum of American History. Argyle and I used to go there quite a bit. I was even voted honorary ghoul back in 51. I really should go back and visit sometime. Megaton. A town built around an undetonated atomic bomb. My kind of place. Megaton is pretty well fortified now, but back in my day, it was even more ramshackle. Great place to grab a drink or a broad. I hear Moriarty even has his own place now. Guess that shouldn't surprise me. That guy had been playing the angles since the day he ended up in this country as a kid. That's really wild. I feel like it's at the periphery that they refer to people somehow ending up in the United States, right? I wonder, maybe it's a lie, right? It may also, right? Because it's so appalling and shocking that it could happen. I don't know, maybe it's true. Pests. Mirelurks. Damn walking crabs! Tough to kill, but pretty delicious afterwards. The outer carapace is hell to penetrate, though. Good thing their face isn't armored, and Argyle had such a good right jab. Yeah, the carapace is so hard to penetrate. They all died of cholera. Feral ghouls. Ghouls gone bad. Their brains had rotted through so much, they lost the ability to think straight. Argyle and I fought these hapless zombie bastards more times than I can count. I think he actually liked killing them, saw it as some sort of revenge against God for his own situation or something. Rad scorpions. I've been a lot of places in my day, and everywhere you'd find those damn rad scorpions. Rumor was they're descended from emperor scorpions, but you can find in pretty much any pet store in the country when the bombs fell. Guess that explains their population. Yaoguai. Bears, or the Capital Wasteland's equivalent anyway. You're not gonna find one of these babies balancing on a big rubber ball, though. I can tell you that much. They're as vicious as they come. Razor sharp claws, razor sharp teeth, nasty, nasty temperament. Robo-brains. I have to admit, I've always been fascinated by these things. Such an ingenious creation. A robot powered by a brain and a sexy dame's voice. He wants to fuck him. He wants to give him cholera. Of course, I always had to wonder, were they human brains? Were they actually the brains of sexy dames? Or is it all monkey brains and recordings? Anyway, I got hit by one of their mind blasts once. Hell of a headache for 3 days. Is it all sexy dames? Fucking smoking dames. Good lord. Alright. Sure. Well, let's see. Let's head on over here. I think we still have a few more rooms to look through.
Hey.
Right? Huh. Yeah, where are we? Is this a different section? Because this ain't where our place is whatsoever.
And she flirts with all the men.
Yeah.
The woman's got
Okay.
no sense of
Well, I suppose when next we come back, we will completely finish out looking through the rest of Tenpenny Tower. I think we have another, like, suite area like this, right? If we had accessed it from the elevator, right? I think so. Yeah, because these are the 2 stairway access points. Yeah. Yeah, and ours is at the elevator, along with Tenpenny and, I think, Irving, which we still need to go through Irving's place. I think we fully went through Tenpenny's place. Oh, and Mr. Burke, who could forget. All right, so we'll go through all that when next we return, and maybe we'll go deal with the ghoul problem, right? Maybe we'll try and sort that out. Look at Jericho. He has had it with this place. God, if only there was some reactivity from followers about places like this when you go there, right? Okay. Well, I suppose when next we return, all that and more. Until next time, please take care of each other.